Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz. And just a 2 point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, King is up there with McAdoo. Then there's West. Then it's the Beast. And it's Frazier in at the 1. Now here's Bryant. Davis sets a screen. Here's Wang. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Mr. Clutch has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, it was a lot to be salty out in Laker land, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
Paul dishes to Kobe. He feeds it to Davis. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by the Lakers. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
They set the pick. Paul passes to Kobe. Howard up on top. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by McAdoo. Here's Frazier. Misses the 3.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
Paul with the ball. West picks him up. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Paul. Kobe's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's the Beast. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Paul. Davis sets a screen. Passes to Wang. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Paul can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
McAdoo, the pass to the beast. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Out to Kobe. Outside, Davis. Paul, no one around him. Paul missing again.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Paul. Raptors leading by 3.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And it's the Raptors' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. A nice shot by Frazier.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
It's Nash with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And stolen by Aldridge. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And King, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Pierce with a screen for Nash. Drexler outside. No good with the triple. No shortage of... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Drexler. And it's the great in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the basket by West. Lakers trail by 7.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
Toronto working the ball around now. And that one comes up a bit short. The three from Anthony. Drexler outside. The second chance effort. Count that one. Drexler's got his first basket. Raptors leading by 5. As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good looking change too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
Paul kicks to Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for Clyde Drexler. Here's McAdoo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. McAdoo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. And, guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Kicks it out to Johnson. And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pierce has checked in for Davis, and it's Nash in for Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Johnson attacking. Here's Petrovic. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 7. Greg, one thing about the Raptors last year, they made the moves they needed to in order to be sure to fix their bench, strengthen their bench. It showed on paper and in person.
Yeah, credit their front office. In 2014, they had a bottom 5 bench in terms of scoring. Last season, they flipped that, became a top 5 bench in terms of that scoring, and even had the 6th man of the year leading the way.
Lou Williams. And now it's a double-digit lead. Petrovic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Mr. Clutch. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors leading by 10. Parker dishes to Weber. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Petrovic. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another miss by Johnson.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Pierce with the steal. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Pierce has got his first points of the night.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Here's Pierce after the Raptors pick up 2. Nash drives in. Cannot hit. Good D by Weber.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Parker outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Nash with it. He's picked up by Parker. Aldridge a screen. There's the dish to Pierce. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Parker outside. Out to the right wing. Tries from 16. And that's not going to go. That'll do it.
Your Lakers, 28. The Raptors, 39. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility. Ladies and gentlemen,
and as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. ABC really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. ABC really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about...
wow.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over. And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Kobe passes to Davis. No good from outside. Toronto leading by 9. And stolen by Howard. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball. And Kobe throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the pass to Petrovic. He kicks it to Weber. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Parker outside. Kicks it to Robinson. Here's Petrovic. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And the Lakers with some changes. The greats checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Mr. Clutch. And it's Drexler in for Kobe. Davis sets a screen. Paul kicks to Drexler. The great passes to Drexler. From 18 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's just a 3-point Toronto lead. Parker kicks to Weber. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about,
sir.
guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Parker dishes to Robinson. And Paul over to help. Here's Parker. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Paul outside. Davis with a screen on Parker. Paul passes to the great and misses it off the right side of the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Feeds it to Weber. Parker outside. They get it again. Robinson. And he jams it with authority.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Timeout called the Lakers. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Pierce comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Nash in for Chris Paul. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Aldridge.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
The feed to McAdoo. Back to Frazier. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Drexler kicks to Pierce. Pass to Aldridge. Drexler outside. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
And it's Pierce in the corner. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Toronto ahead. They lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. They've got Howard. Paul out there with Kobe. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wang in the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. It's West with the drive. McAdoo, the pass to King. Good on the shot. King's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. Paul kicks to Howard. Oh!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's the beast. West dishes to McAdoo. Shoots from 12. And another basket for Toronto. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Memphis. Davis sets a screen. Paul passes to Davis. Frazier against Paul. To the right side. And Kobe, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
For Kobe, that was him moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
Paul kicks to Davis. Here's Howard. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Bryant with it. West picks him up. Dishes to Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Raptors leading by 4. Right side, Butler. Robinson left side. Goes up on the block. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul dishes to Kobe. To the middle. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he gets the bucket. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
And Weber throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Kobe kicks to Howard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Parker against Paul. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Misses the wing J. And the foul goes against Toronto. Clyde Drexler's checked in for the Lakers. Inside. Here's Howard. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Howard's got 10 points in just the second half. Passes it to Petrovic. He dishes it to Robinson. Parker outside. Here's Petrovic. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Paul passes to Wang. Count!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Petrovic. Right side, Butler. The pass to Petrovic. Let's go. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Howard. Yes!
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 3. Here's the Beast. Offensive rebound.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
So